Hey everybody, I am Denise Reed and this is just a point of view. I want you to know I'm about to break one of my own rules. For over 2 years, I've been quietly building something, an online community to bridge real life connections to resources that I've made or curated over the last 30 years. After experiencing the real world friendships and professional development from previous mastermind experiences, I couldn't keep this to myself anymore. You see, after 25 plus years of running the Concierge Office Suites, I thought I understood professional networking. I thought I knew the real potential of business relationships. I was wrong. What I discovered when I created the Professional Presence Society, my online community, it wasn't just a community. It is a completely different way of doing business. And today I'm going to take you behind the scenes of what I've been thinking about and of something I've never shared before because I've never created anything this exciting before. So here's what I didn't expect when I launched this by invitation only community. See, I thought people would join for professional connections. But instead, they are staying for something I never anticipated: genuine visibility, because this community is not just another social platform. It's not a social platform where you're performing for likes or trying to impress strangers. It's a community, a society where you're actually seen and recognized for who you are and what you bring to the table. I intend for the experience to help you develop a personal brand, to become known for your life experience and how you want to show up in the world by helping someone else. You see, I thought accountability would be a hard sell, and it turns out when you surround yourself with people who genuinely want to succeed, accountability becomes addictive. And members start showing up consistently because momentum becomes inevitable. And here's the thing that completely blindsided me: the collective wisdom I intend to create. I've been in business for decades, but watching professionals solve a problem together that none of them could crack alone is amazing. Learning the value of sharing your own story from an award-winning storytelling coach, or the nuances of video production from an award-winning videographer, that's gold dust. This is just the beginning of the specialists that I will be bringing into the community for Professional Presence Society. It's when I realized we weren't just networking, we were creating something entirely different. Well, would you like to hear what I have learned about commitment? See, here's where it gets interesting. This community only works because every single member has the opportunity to contribute. Let me get tongue-tied here, to the professional development of each community member. So members get to complete their profile with a real headshot within 7 days of joining. And you can post once a week. You can choose whether it's inspiration, whether it's a celebration of a milestone, or maybe get some feedback for something that's been driving you nuts, or teach from your own professional experiences. And yes, you can pitch, but only after you've given value first. See, I was terrified that people would think these were restrictions, but instead, people have told me that these commitments were exactly why they trusted the space. this community. Because when everyone shows up authentically, magic happens. The biggest rule? Well, here it is. Everything here is built around kindness, uplifting, and creating fun. Period. Not because you're avoiding the hard conversations, but because we've discovered something profound. When you remove the noise found in social media, the real work gets done. And it's not hard to create one post a week. See, 6 months in, I realized that something had changed about how I thought about business relationships forever. This hybrid community wasn't going to be just a community, it would become a bridge from the isolation of working alone to the power of collective intelligence, bigger than what I could have ever imagined. See, this community is going to be such an amazing bridge, a bridge from isolation of working alone to the power of collective intelligence, bigger than our geographical footprint in Chattanooga, Tennessee. It would be better than surface level networking relationships or business card sling fest. It would actually move your professional life forward from digital overwhelm to basic bridge building and creating something amazing. This is going to be so amazing. It is actually going to move professional lives forward from digital overwhelm to meaningful connections. Members won't just gain accountability and support, they will get something many people talk about but rarely get delivered. Authentic professional relationships that create real opportunities. For months, I kept this invitation-only experience, but because honestly, I was protective of what I was building. But after watching after the transformation in previous mastermind groups, I realized I was being selfish. And if you've been looking for a community that bridges real life and real connection in a digital environment, if you've been craving accountability that doesn't feel like judgment, if you want visibility that celebrates who you are, not just what you do, then maybe it's time you knew about the Professional Presence Society. So here's what I know after 25 years in business. Your presence deserves exposure to the world, but more importantly, your success deserves a community that genuinely wants to see you win. So visit professionalpresencesociety.com to learn more and email us that you want to join our wait list, because what we've built here isn't just networking, it's intended to be transformation. And honestly, I can't wait to see what happens when you become a part of it. And I am just over the moon about the opportunity to see all the participants grow, not only the specialists that contribute their areas of expertise, but the members that contribute to helping other members succeed and grow in this community. So thanks for letting me share something that I haven't talked about before. And let me offer an early welcome to the Professional Presence Society as you build a brand and awareness for who you are and what you bring to the table. So have a great morning, a good evening, and good night. And I will talk to you later. Bye.